Good evening, everyone. We will begin the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission and protection granted us, while participating today in God's divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. 高天原に神住まります。かむろきかむろみのみこともちて、すめみおやかむいさなぎのみことつぶしのぎむかのたちはなのほどのあぎわらにみそぎわらいたも時になりませる。荒いこの神たちもろもろのまがごと積みけがれを荒いたまえ清めたまえとまをすことのよしを天津神国津神青よろずの神たちともに雨の藤駒の耳振り立ててきこしめせとかしこみかしこみもまおずMiroku o mikami mamori tamae saki bae tamae Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki bae tamae Oshie mi oya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Oshie mi oya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Kum nagara tamachi haemase. Kum nagara tamachi haemase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan, and for the privilege of channeling and receiving joy. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei.
Obrigado, Meishu-sama.
Johrei is now concluded. Let us now listen to the teachings of Meishu-sama. God's plan. From the beginning of time, the great God of light has had the plan of establishing paradise on earth. How can this planet and all of the universe created by God be imprisoned in darkness forever? When all people on earth open their hearts and minds to God's divine plan, darkness in the world will disappear. We believe the Supreme God, the creator of the universe, has planned for the establishment of paradise on earth from the very beginning of time. Throughout the ages, God has been working toward its fulfillment. For this purpose, each human being is used as God's instrument. We believe that humanity's past history has been the preparatory stage for paradise on earth. For each age, God had sent the necessary individuals and religions, each to accomplish a specific mission. Now the world is in such chaos that no one can predict what the future holds. But we believe God entrusted Meishu-sama, our founder, with the great mission of providing the tools necessary for the world's transformation so that God's plan for humanity, physical salvation, can be fulfilled. We are determined to do our best to eradicate the three great miseries of humanity: disease, poverty, and conflict, and to help realize an ideal world of eternal peace in which truth, virtue, and beauty prevail.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters evening service. Thank you also for your continuous prayers towards world peace, the victims of wars, natural disasters, as well as man-made disasters. This evening I want to share with you the faith experience of Carolina do Nascimento Geraldo. She's from the Itajaí Johrei Center in Santa Catarina, Brazil. Carolina is 16 years old, and in 2019, she began experiencing chest pains, shortness of breath, and unexplained crying spells. 2021, the symptoms worsened. She was diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder and began taking one pill per day. However, the dosage increased month by month until she was taking 5 pills daily. Mother had been a member of our church for over 30 years, but was no longer actively participating in religious activities. Although Carolina had received the Shoko child locket, she also was not engaged in our practices of faith. Seeing her situation, her sister, who does not live with the family but remained actively dedicated, invited her to accompany her in her weekly service at the end of 2021. From then on, she began going to the church once a week, where she received Johrei and participated in services. Within 6 months, her anxiety episodes became milder and less frequent. January 2022, her sister invited her to visit the sacred grounds of Guarapiranga, but she declined. Later, when she finally felt the desire to go, all spots were already taken. However, the minister encouraged her not to lose hope and to prepare everything, as a last-minute vacancy might arise. And that is exactly what happened. Just 1 hour and 15 minutes before the pilgrimage was to leave, she received a call informing her that a spot had become available. On entering the sacred grounds, she was deeply moved and felt a strong desire to receive the Ohigari in order to channel Johrei to others. Same time, she felt a wish to help awaken her mother, so she would return to her religious commitments. She was granted the Ohigari in March of 2022 On the same day, her mother had her own ohikari reblessed. Carolina began dedicating the areas of communication, service, and Johrei channeling. As a result, her anxiety crisis continued to diminish, and in October 2023, she completely stopped taking medications. She's certain that our practice of faith brought her light, protection, and spiritual elevation, enabling her to overcome this strong purification. She now wishes to live guided by the teachings of Meishu-sama and help lead many people to salvation. Thank you very much for attending this evening service and listening to this powerful faith experience. Wish you all a most wonderful evening.
This brings to a conclusion our evening service. Thank you everyone for joining us, and we wish you a very blessed evening.